Hi, good afternoon everyone. Very low energy. I need more energy. Good afternoon everyone. Yeah, thank you very much for that. So, this is a homegrown tool from Roku Ascam. And let me give you a little bit of history about this tool, what is called Orchid today. It's not something that we are doing for the first time. We have done it for the last 7 years, but it was called SEED earlier, Customer Engagement Excellence Embedding Diagnostic. Because those days, we were primarily face-to-face customer engagement organization. But pandemic changed everything. We became a multi-channel organization. And we always believe if you cannot measure it, you cannot. If you cannot measure it, you cannot. You cannot improve it. Thank you, Gary. Okay, you might be living in an illusion that you are really strong, but you might not be. You might not know what your competitors are doing. And in Ascam, we don't like illusion. We want facts. Okay, and that's why we developed Orchid. Orchid stands for Orchestration Embedding Diagnostic. So there are 3 words here. Orchestration. Anyone who doesn't know orchestration here in this group? Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that GTM team wants us or reps to be top-class orchestrator, use all the channels based on physician's preference and create exceptional customer experience. So that's all orchestration is about. Embedding. Who doesn't know embedding? Embedding is something when something is like our second habit. It's our nature. We do it without any reminder, without any effort, without being monitored. It becomes second habit to us. So that's embedding. And diagnostic, knowing what's working well and what needs to be better. So that's what Orchid is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, clear? Any question? I'm trying to make your job very easy. You don't have to think about other nomination. You can simply vote for Orchid later on. Okay, help me make it easy for you. Okay, now, I've heard this several times in different industry forum and some of our leaders also say that pharma world is probably getting as competitive as Formula 1 racing. Do you agree with this? Some of you have been in the industry for 20 years or so, and I'm in the industry for 20 years plus. I recall those days of blockbusters with previous employers, Lipitor and Celebrex, so many new products coming and becoming $5 billion brands. Not easy anymore. It's highly competitive. And just like in Formula 1 racing, a driver needs to maintain high speed, but also need to keep eye on competitors, other racers who are ahead, who are behind, who are trying to overtake, and which one you need to overtake. Which means you need to know internal embedding and external benchmarking. You need both, and that's what precisely Orchid does. Orchid assesses internal embedding of GTM processes and benchmarks you with the best in the industry, not the average, not below average, the best in the industry. And the result that you get gives you some ideas where you need to focus. Top 2, 3, 4 things. Because we don't want to focus on 15 things. It's not focus anymore if you are focusing on 15 things. So top 3 things that you should be focusing on. And then you can make Orchid realization plans, not action plans. There is a difference between action planning and realization planning. Realization planning means you will realize it, you will make it happen. That's what comes out of Orchid. Now, with one slide, let me explain to you what is the scope of Orchid. Orchid is wide. 5 pillars, starting with understanding the customers. Okay, building blocks are 17 in number and 5 pillars. So it starts with customer data. Are you storing your customers' data properly? Are you doing segmentation properly, whether it is CVM, whether it's strategic segmentation or channel preference? Are you gathering customer insights effectively or not? Orchid looks at your multi-channel planning. Are you planning based on customers' preferences? Are you creating the right channel mix or not? Are you allocating resources to the most potential customers or not, or you're wasting a lot of your money and time? Are you providing the right multi-channel content to your customer-facing teams? or same content for irrespective of the channel. That doesn't work. We need content specific to each channel. And then multi-channel execution excellence is pillar number 3. How it is getting executed at the field force level. Number 4, training and culture. And lastly, a mean to end is driving performance. So,
Thank you very
my
much.
slide is lost.
Yeah.
There was a slide.